Hey guys, so I hope y'all are having a great day. It's March 10th, and today I'm going to be talking about this weekend's severe weather and winter weather. I'm going to be looking at this whole storm system that we're going to be looking at this weekend. Uh, there's a lot to look at today, so let's go ahead and just get straight into it. So this is our day two outlook. This is for tomorrow. As we can see, this is for Friday. It goes like till 7 a.m. Saturday morning, but we can see we have an enhanced risk for areas of South Georgia and the Florida Panhandle. Uh, well, not really. I mean, the Florida Panhandle and part of the Bend, uh, which is what I call it. But we have a slight risk. This slight risk goes all the way up in the North Carolina. I do kind of feel like this is going to be extended further north, uh, and the marginal risk a little further north and east, or yeah, a little further north. We have a 10 tour, 30 wind, and a 5 hail. So mainly wind and tornadoes is the main threat. And then on day three is a Saturday. We can see we have a slight risk along the coast. Here, look at that cutoff, though, very sharp. Uh, you can see that slight risk mainly along the coast from Central Florida, or really just from Central Florida up to Southeast Virginia. Uh, so yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at models, though. Um, Several things to look at. Uh, just go ahead and get to it, though. So tomorrow afternoon, we can see we have pretty interesting kind of look across the southeast. I mean, not really an organized low yet. That's coming Friday night. We're gonna see it. We're gonna be seeing some wind with it, a lot of wind, which we'll talk about that in just in a few minutes after we talk about the severe weather threat. We'll talk about like the non-severe wind. Uh, but we can see some storms down in Florida. I mean, not really too active. We take a sounding with those storms. Hopefully, I think this might be contaminated. Nope. Surprisingly, it's not. Definitely, definitely a severe weather threat with like wind. It looks like, I mean, hail. No, I wouldn't say hail, but definitely wind and, or really just like the case for strong thunderstorms with probably a lot of lightning. Tornado threat. No, not there. I mean, you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna have much of a tornado threat that sounding at all. But you can see we could be seeing some flooding concerns down in that area of Florida as that precipitous kind of trains throughout during the day there, and then by Saturday, this is lit. Or no, this is not Saturday. This is Friday night or Friday evening. This is 9 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna be using Eastern time today because this is mainly in the Eastern time zone. Take a sounding in Georgia there. I mean, thermodynamics aren't the best with this, but uh, I mean, we can see we have some okay shear. I mean, maybe a 2% torque risk, like, but I mean, that's not with the height of the event. That's just a little, some storms in front of it. This is the height of the event for really the northern part of the risk here. But a few things to notice that look at the temperatures. I'll take a sounding right to the east of Atlanta. We have the wedge, so I'm interested to see how that interacts with these storms because we can see 999 millibar low. This would be really early Saturday morning. I think like 3 a.m. We have that 999 millibar low over in South Carolina. Storms in northeast or like in areas of north and central Georgia. You can see that snow wrapping around in the northwest Georgia now. Take a sounding by I think that's Warrenton. And yeah, I mean, yeah, we got the wedge. So I'm interested to see how that actually interacts over severe weather threat. But I think either way, we're going to be looking at some very strong winds. Whether it happens with this or whether it happens like during the day Saturday with the storm system itself, going to be looking at that. And then we see those storms down in Florida. We'll take a sounding in front of those. Uh, I mean, yeah, definitely supportive of tornadoes there. I mean, everything in the sounding is I mean everything in the sounding is okay. So I mean that's definitely like a 5%, maybe 10% sounding. Pretty impressive. That take a sounding in South Georgia. HRRR doesn't indicate a whole lot of storms, but there would be a tornado threat definitely. So I mean I'm really interested to see how this is really gonna happen. Gonna be this is gonna be an overnight event, so that's something to watch. We'll have to see what this can do. Uh, and we can see, I mean, literally, like we have severe weather here. On the other side of the same state, we have snow. Uh, which I mean, that's common in like more northern states. Not really like, I mean, Georgia though. You don't see that too frequently. And accumulating snow at that. I mean, this snow could be even accumulating. So, you know, you take a look at actual snow accumulations with this, but I don't want to look at it too much because, in my opinion, the severe weather threat's a much bigger deal than the snow. But we could be looking at a few inches in North Georgia, maybe like a little bit of snow in the Rome area, uh, up in the Dalton, the Trenton area, maybe a couple of inches, 1 to 2 inches. Blairsville, maybe a little bit, but kind of it's too far east to really get the bulk of it. So yeah, and then also something to note is the wind Saturday. So in the southeast, we're gonna be seeing. Can't really look at like actual like winds, but look how I mean we can just tell we're gonna have strong winds with how close the we're just with how fast or just like the pressure gradient. I'll just go simple terms there. Uh, don't know why my computer's fan is going like on so quickly right now. Okay, but definitely a pretty big deal storm system. And even once this gets into the northeast, we can see that the low continues to deepen. Heavy snow in areas of New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, maybe western Massachusetts, western Connecticut, PA as well. Definitely some decent accumulation in some areas. I mean, definitely. I mean, the HRRR doesn't go out the full like length for this to cover the storm system here, but we can see a good maybe I mean a foot in some areas. So I mean we'll have to see. I don't know what's gonna happen, but look at all the snow in Tennessee, Kentucky. Like wow, just I mean really interesting. This whole storm system. And this is mid March too. I mean you don't see this whole lot. And can we look at? I don't think we can look at that. Okay, let's take a look at temperatures though, because this is also another factor with this whole storm system. Saturday afternoon. Which why is this giving me an old version of the HRRR? Were we in the whole old version the whole time? I don't hope not. If we were, my bad. We'll go back and look. Uh, Look at these temperatures though. It's Saturday afternoon. I mean, barely above freezing in Atlanta, Birmingham. Very, very cold. Teens up in the kind of Great Lakes states there. Very, very cold. I mean, we can see a warm nose across the high plains there. Looks like we probably have some snow cover though, like right here, indicated on HRRR. Uh, Very interesting. Let me take a look at precip type because that'll kind of give me a good idea because it changes with every run. So let's just see. Were we using an old run? We were. Okay, lovely. Let me go and switch back here. Let's go back to the southeaster. Let's cover this with a more new run of the HRRR. It's the whole reason I waited until like a couple hours to post this video. Yeah, we can still see not a whole lot's changed on the northern side. It seems like reflectivity wise, maybe just a little bit of a more defined line, but that wedge is very strong and it's there for sure. Tornado threat still prominent in southwest Georgia. I mean, I definitely think this area is going to be seeing a big tornado threat. And I mean, yeah, it's pretty much what I'm thinking. I mean, take a look. I mean, still, I don't think snow has changed a whole lot with this new run of the HRRR. Maybe a little more mixing to start off with, I guess. Yeah, or sleet. Okay. But still, very, very strong storm system. I mean, I couldn't really find many events to compare this to. Although I mean, I really didn't like look into it too much. But I mean, there's not a whole lot of events to compare this to at all. And during the day, Saturday, we can take a look at the severe weather threat. Take a few soundings just in like eastern North Carolina. And oh my gosh, I shoot speed shear. Okay, well, that's interesting. I don't know. Okay, the sheer at these soundings is insane, but I don't know what the tornado threat's gonna look like. I mean, definitely, I think we're gonna have a tornado threat, but that one looks a little linear. But we'll have to see. Uh, not even gonna. All right. Uh, yeah, that's interesting. I do definitely think we could see a 20th threat as well on Saturday morning. But the storm mode looks kind of linear, so we'll have to see what we can get. But nevertheless, a very interesting next couple of days uh, with severe weather. Hopefully, I'll be able to upload a video tomorrow talking about this as well, just to give you all maybe do like just a video where I just stick specifically to severe weather. Because today I'm not. Because today I'm gonna just go ahead and we can take a look. We could be seeing another little storm system around Tuesday and Wednesday in the southeast here, moving into the northeast. Not a lot of wintry precip with that, but we do see that. But I want to go back to look at severe weather, and we're not really going to look at the long range. I don't have to change my mind about that. I don't want to. This is more important right now, in my opinion. The severe weather threat. Uh, so we kind of looked at it a good bit so far. We can take a few more soundings. So this is at like 3 a.m. Saturday morning. I mean, definitely tornado. The thing that really like alarms me about this tornado threat in like this area here is it's overnight too, so that's not good. Um, I don't know about the tornado threat further north though. This area here, like, I mean, of course I live right in the middle of that, but I mean, we got the wedge. The wedge ruins every severe weather event here. I mean, people that have lived here for forever know that. But uh, I don't know. I definitely think either way, this kind of northern area like Atlanta, Athens, maybe even into like Anderson, South Carolina. I feel like either way, you're gonna see some strong winds, maybe damaging, but I don't know about that like true severe weather threat. I mean, those areas are in the slight risk or the marginal risk. So the SPC is thinking those areas will see a severe weather threat. So that's what I'm gonna go with because I trust the SPC more than I trust me because it's the SPC. It's the SPC, of course, uh, and they definitely know what they're doing more than me. Uh, which I mean, it really annoys me when people like are just like try to act like issue their own warnings and stuff. I mean, most of the time people do that, they're young, which is, I mean, okay. I mean, I'm pretty young. I mean, I'm young, uh, but I don't think I've never done that. Not even when I was like 12. But I haven't been. I wasn't on YouTube or like anything else when I was 12. But I see some people doing that. It just annoys me. I don't know. I don't know why I'm talking about that, but that's just my opinion on that. If you have a different opinion, that's fine. Uh, I just don't like it when people do that at all. But I guess I mean that's pretty much all I have for y'all today. I mean, I'm definitely worried about the tornado threat Friday night in this area here. I do feel like we're gonna see a tornado threat, maybe even along the coast too. Some of these storms coming kind of on the shore here, or not really on the shore, but maybe like water spouts as well. I could definitely see that. Very, very dynamic storm system. We take a look at the whole view of this. I mean, just look at that. Like, just very, very interesting. Uh, but yeah, I mean, that'll pretty much wrap up the video. I'll hopefully be back tomorrow to make to kind of give y'all another update on this. I mean, if things go how they're supposed to, I will. But if anything comes up, I won't. But I don't think anything will come up. I don't see how it would, but you never know. But I really appreciate you watching the video. I hope y'all have a great day tomorrow. And I will be back tomorrow. Oh yes, goodbye.